Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending till the end of the webinar. You will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
Gopi Krishna. I'm the Regional Recruitment Manager for the EU Business School. We are an European school, which is in Munich, Germany, Geneva, and Montreux, which is in Switzerland. And we do have one more campus in Barcelona, Spain. So these are quite popular destinations, I would say, in Europe. We are ranked one among the best as per the QS. QS is quite popular in India. Especially for the MBA, we are actually ranked fifth on the salary uplift. And overall, as a school, we are actually ranked 42nd in the MBA QS rankings. And one of the main reasons why students choose EU Business School because of our international students and the faculty and literally we have more than 70 nationalities in our student body. Plus we purely focus more on the small classroom sizes and our experiential learning. We just want students not only just focus on the academics but also learn from the industry, in fact. And one more reason why students choose EU Business School is our focus into personality building. So we have various in-house events, and we bring a lot of industry guest speakers coming to our campus. And at the same time, we do have a dedicated career services team. And our motto for our school is to make sure that students are employable. That's our focus. And some of the programs, what we offered is we offered a bachelor's programs, we offered masters. We offered a bachelor's in business administration, communication and PR, international relations, and we are well known for sports management. We are actually ranked sixth globally on the sports management programs. And some of the regular programs, what we offered will be finance, enterprise, international business. So we don't ask for 13 years of education or 14 years of education. So right after their 12th standard, they can actually enter into our bachelor's program directly. And which means there is no foundation year unless student actually did not meet our entry requirements. So they actually can enter directly into our bachelor's program. And we do offer 1 year master's program, which is master's in management, marketing, finance, tourism and hospitality management, and we do offer fashion and luxury business. So MBA, yes, we require work experience. If the student want to study if you want to study in Germany, especially, students need to have minimum 2 years of work experience. All the programs, what I've mentioned, bachelor's and even master's program are taught in English, so which means we require IELTS and English proficiency requirements. Just want to give you a heads up, so the guest speakers, what we actually bring to our campus, we do have former president of Switzerland, chairman of Nestle, chairman of Siemens. So just last year alone, we do have more than 170 guest speakers who actually came to our four campuses. So we truly bring that experience to actually talk to the industry experts. I just want to get straight to the admissions requirements since we do have very limited time. Our bachelor's program, since it's a 3 year degree program, and the students should have a high school diploma. For CBSE students, we require minimum 65%. And IB students, we look at 28 IB points. And state board, as usual, 65%. So IELTS 6 overall, and we do not look at any individual bands. And on top of it, if students don't have IELTS, so just in case in the situation at this point of time, students cannot go for this IELTS test. So we do have an internal English test. So students who don't have IELTS, they can still take this test. and we started accepting medium of instructions letters as well. If they have studied in English for 2 years consecutively, we are happy to accept those proficiencies as well. And of course, through letter of recommendations, and as it's pretty much straightforward. And coming to and one program we offered exclusively, which is an executive BBA. This is for students who actually done with their 12th standard long time ago, and they want to come back to their education and they want to do a bachelor's now. So for them, this is just 1 year BBA program, but the entry requirements are quite different from the regular bachelor's program. So one is the minimum 5 years of work experience. That's what we look at after 12th standard. Plus, students should have 25 years of age, and CV plays an important role. So the main agenda for these students is to make sure that they're just not going for the bachelor's program, but also for the MBA program. So it will be a combined offer letter. And if you have any questions on this, I'm happy to hear. So the third thing is the master's program, master's and MBA. So students should clear those backlogs before applying to EU Business School, any of the campuses, and our entry requirements are 6.5. So I'm not looking at any individual bands, and the same rule applies here. If students don't have IELTS or TOEFL, they're happy to take this online test, which is from EU Business School, and moreover, it's free of cost. And at the same time, if they studied in English medium, they can provide MOI certificate. And what plays very important role is the CV. So CV plays very important role. So we take it very seriously on the CV, and the work experience plays a very important role. And if students don't have GRE or GMAT, satisfactory GRE or GMAT, I would not suggest to actually submit that document. So rather than the GRE or GMAT, they can go for an interview. So students should meet any one among the following. Students should have at least 3.0 GPA or a satisfactory GMAT score. If they don't meet both of them, they can actually go for an interview. But 2 years of work experience, it's only for Munich, for Germany, for Spain, and even for Switzerland. We are quite flexible. Students who don't have work experience also, they can still apply to our MBA programs. Just want to give you a quick updates on what we actually did a couple of months ago. We had a talent day. Like I mentioned before, our focus is purely on the employability. We have invited quite many companies to come and recruit our students directly from our campus. This is just a quick overview. And last year, we have invited more than 12 companies. So now we have moved from the second drive will be more virtual career fairs. And the tuition fee, we are not a public university in Munich or even in Spain or even in Geneva. We are a private school, which means there will be a tuition fee. For bachelor's program per semester, we are looking at 6,450 euros, which is in Indian rupees approximately 5 lakhs. And plus, they need to have a living expenses as well. And master's program in Barcelona, it will cost them approximately 13 lakhs, 13 to 14 lakhs. That will be in Indian rupees. And MSc, which is actually in Munich, so that will cost them. We have 3 terms in a year, so 6,950 euros into 3. So which means approximately 18 lakhs. That will be the tuition fee for MSc. And MBA, we offer MBA in all the campuses. This is how it will be. So 7,550 euros, approximately 19 lakhs. But Switzerland is a little bit expensive when you compare with Barcelona and Munich, which is in Spain, and Germany. So Geneva students should have a bigger budget. And what is happening at this point of time? So the students who are actually studying at this point of time, they have taken a blended program. So we have multiple intakes which is coming up, which is the next 3 to 4 months. So only for the term 1 they will be doing the online. Term 2 and 3 they will be joining us later on in the sessions. So which means they are actually getting actual credits which they are actually studying with us, and there will not be much impact in terms of I would say the post-study work visas as well. So If you have any questions, I think I've just given a gist about EU Business School. So if you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the study metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.